It laut, das hypt die Crowd. Nur Lisa sitzt da und beißt in Sauerkraut. Alles super nice, der heiße Scheiß. From across the ocean importiert, du weißt.
Nur Lisa interessiert das nicht. Nein, Lisa liebt, was du ihr niemals zutraust. Lisa geht zur Bühne vor. Sie kennt das Lied und ist die Einzige, die weiß, was jetzt kommt. Let the bass drop, let the bass drop, let the bass drop. Lisa schüttelt den Kopf.
Humpa, humpa.
Alle schauen sie an und Lisa tanzt. Ihre Moves ziehen die Zuschauer in ihrem Bann. Lisa's having fun und das steckt an. Funken fliegen, Humpa, Humpa, Flächenbrand.
Und Lisa setzt noch einen drauf. Denn Lisa macht, was du ihr niemals zutraust. Lisa kommt zur Bühne hoch. Sie kennt das Lied und greift zur Pauke, denn sie weiß, was jetzt kommt. Let the bass drop, let the bass drop, let the bass drop. Lisa schüttelt den Kopf.
Humpa, humpa.
Humpa, humpa, hopsasa, und hier kommt der Bassdrop. Humpa, humpa, hopsasa, der mitten in dein Face droppt. Humpa, humpa, hopsasa, läuft bei uns nonstop. Bei nichts auf der Welt, den Humpa, humpa Drop.
Drop.
Humpa, humpa, hopsasa, und hier kommt der Bassdrop. Humpa, humpa, hopsasa, der mitten in dein Face droppt. Humpa, humpa, hopsasa, läuft bei uns nonstop. Bei nichts auf der Welt, den Humpa, humpa Drop.
You. Hey, CasualCoo, what's up, buddy? Oh, I'm alive and kicking, my friend. How about you? Whoop, whoop. I think so, yeah. I tell you what, I've been doing good. Work is kicking my tush. Got back in the office. Been there for a little while now, but now things are really starting to get quote unquote back to normal. And just trying to figure out how that schedule fits in with the wife's schedule, it fits in with the kids' schedule, it fits in. It's a lot of fitting together, my friend. But I thought that's doing well. How about you? Mhm. Right. Oh, okay, cool. Mhm. So what's the break for them? Like if they have 9 weeks on, do they have a like a week or so off and then come back, or how does that work? Oh, wow. Yeah. But see, that's something I've never had to worry about before, never thought about, was earthquakes. Like, I remember having one in England, and it was maybe a chair fell over. I'm like, oh, what was that? I'm suspecting they're a little bit bigger than that where you are. Huh? Really? Mhm. Don't have the phone. Yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, rain. I mean, going on that track just for a second. I mean, growing up in England, used to lots of rain, right? But I didn't understand that American movies didn't just have movie rain. And what I mean by that, it wasn't until I moved to Maryland that I saw my first rain where I stepped outside and it was nice, and then all of a sudden, just like I didn't know rain could really do that until I moved over here because it's always been trickle, 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 and then the big splash. I was like, oh my god, movie rain's real. Oh, jeez. We were just heavy spiritual the whole day. Oh man, yeah, the misadventures. Oh no! Is it just like missing completely on there? Hmm. Yeah, it's not a stream unless something goes slightly skew with, right? That is a good sign. We'll take that any day of the week. I mean, we're talking about. Let's turn this car around. What is there? Is there any trips that you've taken with the family where you've come close to maybe one of the turning around, or it didn't quite go as the dream vision was for it? Uh huh. Wow. Oh, I bet. I can imagine, like, I'm going through each step of what you're saying. I'm like, and not one part of that step sounds fun. Like, I could see the stress in every part. Like the first part, like a 5 hour flight with two under two. That's crazy. And then to realize that, when this was happening, trying to find a babysitter 5 hours out from where you usually live, trying to do that is this. I don't know how you did that, my friend. And that you it's crazy. But that's oh yeah. Yeah. I think one of the things I had on that was when we first took the first full family um vacation. All three kids, me and the wife, this is the five of us going off, and we were going to uh, Great Wolf Lodge. And so I planned it down to, okay, we're going to be doing this, we'll do that, we'll go over here, we're going to do that. And I was so focused on making sure that everyone was going to have fun, but I didn't because I was stressing myself out, making sure that everyone was going to be having fun, you know? And it wasn't until our second vacation was like, okay, we're going to go to this place. These are what we can do. Let's see what we do when we get there. Sort of thing. So my prep started to back down a little bit after that first one. I think my first. So go ahead. No. What? Yeah. Mhm. Well, when you're dealing with ones who are dependent on you, then it changes things. I mean that first vacation where we went to Great Wolf Lodge, um, the one thing I did forgot to tell you about first night we got there, Elliot and Sophie weren't feeling the greatest. So I was like, okay, we'll just go. They obviously just need to sleep. It was a 5 hour drive. We'll just take a nap. You know, we're good. The next morning, both of them projectile vomiting. I'm like, oh no, it's our first real vacation. I got two sick kids. And so luckily there was like a Myers next door and I was able to get some things in. And Steph's like, Annabelle's fine. Go take Annabelle. I said, but the other two, I'll stay with you. No, take Annabelle. So I took Annabelle and she had a blast. But those other two, for 2 days, me and Steph would just switch back and forth. So we'd have fun with Annabelle. So Annabelle had a fun time. And she doesn't remember the other two being sick. But oh man, that was I just remember at night time when everyone finally fell asleep, we just look at each other like, this is fun. This thing. Staycation's a great thing right now. I kind of I love it. I mean, I don't love COVID, but I love this, you know, being able to work from home. Like, I didn't think my job would be able to do that. And when we went into lockdown, I was like, oh, this isn't going to be good. And then all of a sudden, we were able to figure some stuff out. Like, oh, we can do this, we can do that, and it turned into something really cool. And then I think I was telling you this a little bit earlier. Like, we had a COVID scare at my work for one of my particular classes that I'm teaching, um, and so my rehearsals had to go virtual. And I was like, I am so glad I had that option again to come home. Now I still have to go to work, but I can actually come home and teach online still for those students. And like, this is, I loved being back here. Love it being in person with those kids, but it's just a nice to have your things around. Like I only had to get dressed from here up. That's good. So yeah, and they're not going to see below unless you stand up. Just make sure you don't stand up. We do this. You know. Yeah. Just in general, yes. There's always something that's been forgotten. And my favorite one is when we think we've got all of them in the car and we look, we're like, hang on, was one seat empty? Where the hell did they go? Trying to figure out, and all of a sudden you go towards the house and like they're running like, oh, I forgot this. I'm like, you don't even need that. But I decided I need it. So yeah, there's a few times. But what one was easy, two was okay, three we have no idea what's going on anymore. So I mean, oh well, hopefully, hopefully. I mean, the oldest knows how to fend for herself. The other two, they know how to make cereal. We're all good. Mhm. Mhm. were you able to get? Was it getting out the door and ever an issue, or was it just like when you started on the adventure that would come up? Mm. We'd always seem to have the issue of getting them out. Not so much when we had a deadline. It's when we have the deadline. Like, okay, we've got to be out of the house by 10:30. That's when all of a sudden we can't get out of the house. No, when it's just one of those things like, hey guys, let's just go to the store. Oh, okay. And quick as can be, we're all out and everyone has their shoes on, the jacket on, the mask with them, all good to go. But if we tell them ahead of time, okay, guys, 10:30, we got to be out the door. That means at 10:20, make sure you have your shoes on. Make sure you can sit down and watch telly, you can play, just have your shoes on, have your jacket on, you're good to go. And you get to 10:15, you're like, okay, guys, don't forget 10:20. 10:20 comes up, go get your shoes. Okay, okay. 10:30, okay. Why don't you have shoes? Where are your pants? Like, it's not even the shoes right now, it's the pants. And right. So it's kind of like we're talking when we know that we have to be out at a certain time. We've now gone backwards. Like, okay, if we have to be out by 10:30, we're telling the kids it's 10:15. We're giving ourselves that 15-minute buffer because sooner or later something's gonna go. I gotta go pee. I gotta go pee. Or, something like that. So that's the only thing when we can't get out. Um, so such is life. Such is life. Oh yeah. But I love that you guys went on adventures. That's such a cool idea. I mean, even if it is just as you said for ice cream or movies, but I think people forget the word "just" comes out for those things. But those things are memorable. Like, I remember of all things going to see Police Academy with one of them with my brother. And like we did so many other things, but we went to see a movie, and that gets stuck, and that's what stuck in my head, right? It, I remember going to get ice cream with my mom in Brighton. I don't remember anything else we did in Brighton, but I remember getting the ice cream with her in Brighton. Um, so it's just things like that, which I think the word "just" is yeah, it seems just, but it's not. That's everything. Hmm. Oh, mm. No, but yeah, I remember. I mean, in England, obviously, compared to especially Miami, Michigan, the transportation system was amazing, and being able to take the bus to school all the time there was just. I remember it still being. I mean, it wasn't like we yeah, fun, but it was enjoyable, because you could sit down, you could chat with friends, or you could move further down, read something you had to while you're waiting to get to your stops. Um, that's really cool that you were able to do that with them as well. That's awesome. And they get to know you. Yeah, exactly. Come in, Grandma and Grandpa. Let me show you around. Jump on the bus with me. That's awesome. Well, we have a with my family. It's a little different because my wife is a teacher, as we know, and she actually takes them to school with her. Um, so which some days is really cool. Other days I feel for them because um, she teaches out of our district that we live in. So if Steph has to go in early, the kids have to go in early. And if Steph has to come home late, kids are coming home late, because they just can't get here any other way. So, usually, we're getting up at 7:20, 7:30, kicking them out the door, hugging them, whatever, throwing food at them, but they maybe have forgotten to eat. But then there's some days like, we got to be up by 6:40, you know. And like, but I'm still tired, sleep in the car, So we have this routine set up now because it can go ebb and flow when those days are. But as soon as they get home, it's all about the routine of let's do our lunch, let's get a close set up for tomorrow. All right, we got that all done. Okay, now go have fun. And then when the morning comes, they know as soon as they wake up, they're doing this, getting the clothes on, eating the breakfast, they're ready to go. So, but and it's kind of nice because they've split the schools up a little bit now. So K2 are in one building, and then 3, 5 are in a different building now. But we have so many cool friends that we go to where Steph teaches and Elliot goes, and then one of my wife's other friends, she's dropping off her friend. Steph looks after that child, and she takes Annabelle and Sophie to the other school from them, which is really nice. So there's a nice little sharing of that around. And Annabelle got to feel like a big girl because in the truck that one of our friends was driving, she had to sit in the front. There's no, and she was a big girl. Now she wants to sit in the front. I'm like, no, but I got you in the truck. That's right. This is not a truck. So, oh, oh my, okay, yeah. Okay, so there's two. Well, I'll tell you about a trip to my parents later. The one that gets me. Okay, we have two vehicles. One is I call it the adventure van. Everyone else calls it a minivan, whatever. And if we're taking a minivan somewhere, life's a little quieter because there's a little bit more space. When we take the smaller vehicle, it's a little Jeep Renegade. The three of them have to sit in the back, and it's cozy in the back there, but it's all they all know where they sit, and you around 15-20 minutes you start hearing that don't touch me, stop touching me, why are you touching me? I'm just like, oh my god, stop touching. I'm like, guys, you can't stop touching. I'm sorry, your knees will touch each other, but she's touching me, why? So that's when I know all of a sudden the rest of the ride is going to be a little painful. So we try and find a station with a song they like real quick. The coping mechanism is dependent on who. So if it's just one of us irritated, like if it's just Steph or it's just me irritated, the other one can usually break the tension and make it easier to drive. Which if my wife isn't irritated, it's Michael Jackson songs, and she's dancing and gets the kids dancing too. If it's me, we're making fart jokes or whatever, going along there, and then Steph's stress level goes up even higher. So then I change it to something completely different. But when it's both of us, it's just like it's just we're gonna get there soon, honey. Yes, we are. We're gonna get there soon, honey. Yes, we are. It's just one of those like breathing. There's no real mechanism for the both of us at that point. But to go back for a second, if I can, about going to my mom's house, when Annabelle was just born, uh, my mom and dad lived in Maryland, and Annabelle, of course, was born in Michigan. And so it's about 8-9 hour drive. And we're big University of Michigan fans. Go Blue, we love them, and Ohio State is the biggest rival. So there's a love-hate relationship between the two states. And it was our first real trip with a kid. We've done an hour or two, that was about it. So we've got the van all loaded up, everything's in the back, and we're driving down, and all of a sudden, like, what's that? What's that smell? And we realized, like, oh, we need to change Annabelle. So we pulled into an Ohio rest stop, and I picked up Annabelle, and I'm like, oh, she's like, what? So like, her car seat's covered in it. And Steph's like, have you seen yourself? And I looked down like, oh. So without thinking, I hand the baby to my wife. I'm like, oh, I've got to find something. Now Steph's covered in it. I'm covered in it. The car's covered in it. We're like, okay, we'll get to our stuff. We open up the back of it. Well, all of our clean stuff is so far on the bottom that we would have to unload everything if we wanted to do it. So, oh my God. So we ended up having to buy the only thing they had in the gas station were bright green and bright purple Ohio shirts. So we're driving all the way back with Ohio. No, Annabelle's clean as can be, giggling in the background. And there's me like going, freaking shirt. So, no, we still have them. I'm going to give them to her when she's old. I'm like, here's that story when you completely annihilated the van. But yeah, it was that was our first long haul trip. So we've learned now that we have some of our own clothing at the top and not just thrown down the bottom.
Right.
There's a random hint for everyone out there.
That's a good tip, actually. That's a very good tip.
Well, we were going for like a week or two. I can't remember exactly how long. So I mean, it's my mom and dad didn't have anything for a baby, so we're bringing, a portable crib, diapers to last us that long. The 10 million pounds of clothes, their toys, you name it, and that just fills up. Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah. Things you learn, the random things you learn as a parent.
Exactly. Hey, I want to apologize to any viewers out there, and if you couldn't really hear me well, I just realized I didn't have my mic on. I think I was running off my camera mic, so if my sound quality was poor. You and I can hear each other just fine, I think. So,
I can hear you great.
so I guess that's all that matters, right? It's like, and Sleeky wasn't complaining, so I guess maybe that she might not be listening either. So,
Well, her actual thing was, I don't have sound on while I rock my niece, but I'm having fun lurking.
Oh, right.
So she's seen the mouths move, if nothing else.
That's perfect, right? At least I didn't do the whole thing with it not turned on. It's just like Lady Coon. I think I've told you that story. Lady Coon, I did that with the whole stream once. We went through a whole stream without with the mic.
That's awesome.
But anyway, so welcome,
the best of us.
Welcome if you can hear me. Welcome to Dad's After Dark. This is Dad versus, and I'm CasualCoo. We're just chatting about those moments where we, that classic quotes that don't make me turn the car around. Yeah, it's mine's always the loudness in the car. Like I can't stand when there's multiple people talking, and that's even to this day. And I give the stink eye a lot in the car when we're going on a bit of a, usually local drive's not too bad, but if it's more than like an hour or two, it's one of those things like I let everyone know, just give the driver some quiet. We don't need to be having 100 decibel conversations and 5 different ones at one time, and I'm not going to change the radio station umpteen 100 times. Bring your headsets and
right. Have you ever found yourself when you're in the car by yourself just with no radio on?
Oh, constantly. More so now.
Oh,
yeah.
I never understood why my parents would drive with nothing on the radio.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Yeah. It's funny because like when I want to go to sleep or something like that, I'll often put in my earbuds and put on an old time radio show like Dragnet or Gunsmoker or something like that.
Oh, nice.
And,
right.
And just put in an earbud and just set a timer for like 30 minutes and then zonk myself out. But yeah, I just love. So I like having some noise around. Even when I'm working at home, I'll have my earbuds in and I'll have some music playing in the background or whatever the case may be. Silence kind of bugs me, but I find lately when I'm driving, the silence is so much better. I remember as a kid, I used to always have the tunes rocking and rolling and stuff like that.
But, yeah.
Now it's just like, I just want to take in. It's nice and peaceful in the car. Maybe it's the only place that's actually peaceful and you enjoy it, right?
Every so often I'll be like, you know what? I'll put on some NPR. Oh, look, there's some just normal level talking.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly.
Like, that's what talking is.
Yeah.
Okay, enough of that.
Yeah. We had, I must say, I've been very fortunate. I haven't had that many I'm going to turn around this car. I think I actually really only had one when we were doing the adventures with the kids. So there's only one time where we had to just turn around, and it was a time where my son unfortunately has some difficulties making decisions. When he was younger, he's getting better and better now, just based with some confidence. But when he was younger, to try and make a decision, it was just horrible. And it was one time where we decided it was going to be ice cream time, and he just could not make a decision to the point where he just had a meltdown. And so it's like when we got even before we got to the shop, he just could not fathom it. And I got him to the shop, said, "Do you want to come in?" And hey, Diabolical, how you doing? How you doing today?
How about you? It's good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, man. And then I sort of when we got to the shop, and I picked him up and we just walked home. But of course, halfway there back to the house, he was fine, and he was, "Let's go, Dad. Let's go." I said, "No, we're going home." It was one of those, and I hated doing that, but it was one of those things that I sort of one of my, I guess, mantras or pillars of being a dad is that when you make a decision, stick with it. Don't waver on it. If you need to waver and discuss it after the fact. Go when you end something, end it. Don't say, "Oh, okay, let's go do this." Because it just I don't know. I find I find that just enables the kids to say be wishy-washy or continue behavior, which no, they say, oh, I can do this behavior and still get rewarded for it, right? So, but beyond that, I've been very lucky not to have anything. We actually had and where it's taken this is we actually had a last summer, or not this past summer, but the summer before, was the first time Lady Koo and her son and my two and I went on a family vacation. We went camping, so we rented we only went up island a couple hours to a town called Parksville. It's just beautiful. It has this big, beautiful beach there, called Rathtrevor Provincial Park, and there's this huge beach where it's just gorgeous. Like, you can walk out for miles, and even though it's in the Pacific Ocean, it's beautifully warm because it's the cove it's in is not very deep, so you can float around for miles, and it's just a great time. And so we actually just rented an RV or a fifth wheel that the guy would delivered right to our campsite and hooked it up for us. And we just had to bring our stuff. We didn't have to bring sheets and stuff. We did all that stuff. We just had to bring our food and ourselves. Nice. And we had a great campsite. It was a private one right by a river, which the kids were able to sort of float up and down on the floaties on as well. And I must say, we weren't too sure how it was going to go, and it went really well. Like, Lady Koo and I were both sort of expecting that, we might have moments, because one, it was the first time we ever tried everything together. We weren't too sure how my kids' patience would be with her son Julian, and vice versa, like the kids' patience versus our patience. And we were quite surprised that there was like no meltdowns, no, I need to be alone. We spent 5 days.
The age difference between the three of them?
Basically, Julian's, the little Jay's 10, and then my two's 14 or 15 and 14. So a little bit.
It's not a little, but not huge.
No. And they all get along. We're very lucky. They all get along very well. My daughter interacts more with Jay than my son does. But it's my son just he's into different things. Like, he's not though they slightly different things, video games and stuff. But Walker does different things than Julian does. So. So I've been very fortunate. It's one of those things. I like to have some fantastic stories for you, but I've never really had.
But that's nice though. It's nice to hear that the blended family could cause stress, and I can see that it'd be like, oh, how's this gonna go, and then it worked well. I mean, when my mum and stepdad, when they married, I know there were times when my dad, should say my stepdad, when we went on our first vacation, I could tell he was stressed, about it, because he wanted it to go so well, and it went good, because I could see the stress. I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be fun. Don't worry about this. But that would be fun. I mean, we've never gone camping. Me and the kids have never gone camping. The wife is not into camping, and the girls aren't really into camping. And then E-Man saw an Airstream for the first time.
Right.
And he's like, Dad, what's that? And I said, oh, it's the Airstream. He goes, what's that for? I said, well, people drive around towing that, and then they sleep in it and camp in it. He goes, we need to do that.
Right.
And as soon as he said, I'm like, yes, you and I do. So we're trying to figure out a time when he gets a little bit older, and then me and him, we'll take some time in the summer, just go camping, have some
right?
dad and son time doing that.
I must say, we were like, I used to do a little bit more, like when I was a teenager. Like, the friends and I would always go up camping to provincial parks on long weekends and stuff like that. But it was just more of getting together and getting shit faced, all the things you're supposed to do when you're a teenager. And it's one of those things too. We weren't too sure on the whole camping thing either. We were just gonna rent a hotel room type idea for the week, or like a kitchenette type suite, or a cabin or somewhere. And we just thought, we saw they actually here, like on the island, there's actually a website. It's sort of like Airbnb, but it's for RVs and campers, because so many people have them here. people weren't able to get away, and people decided, oh, geez, if I'm not using it, might as well see if I can make some money off of it. So like we had it for 7 days. 7 days. We went through it for a whole week, so 7 days. It cost us $1,000 to rent it, but we didn't have to do anything with it. Like he just pulled it up for us, and it was
That's awesome.
it slept 5 of us. Actually, it could sleep 8 totally.
Wow.
It had a bathroom in it and a shower. Full cooking unit. Had all the barbecue stuff with it. Had lawn chairs and everything. We didn't really have to bring anything. We brought some lawn chairs, of course, and stuff. But it might be the way to go. Check. I don't. It's
Awesome. I didn't realize that would be a thing.
I didn't think my 2 kids would be keen on the whole camping thing. But you're pretty much living in a hotel room, just a smaller version of a hotel room, right? It's so, but nice part too, you get to sit outside, especially if you find a place to sit outside and have. At night we're up every night doing marshmallows in the campfire, and and then swimming in the beaches and stuff like that. There's a basketball court there, right across the street from where our campground was. There's a bowling alley. And there's a whole bunch of tourists. It's a tourist trap up there too, so a whole bunch of tourist places we took the kids to. But it's one of those things. Maybe the girls and your wife aren't interested, but maybe if you can find a way to, find that right spot, that's and the right thing to rent. Don't go buy one because they're freaking expensive.
Oh. Well, I think we're going to try this coming summer. My brother-in-law, her brother, of course. He has him and his wife have 3 kids, and they get on like a house on fire. His kids and my kids.
Oh, nice.
And so we're looking at renting cabin for about 5 days.
Oh, cool.
And I think that's a good first step.
Yeah.
Because it's not camping per se, but it's a cabin on a lake, with the barbecue stuff outside, and we can go fishing if we want. But there's also amenities close by.
Yeah.
That might be a good start for it, because I'm like, my kids have never done that.
Yeah.
And I really want them to, because I remember doing something similar, but I enjoyed it. I didn't do it like every summer. I did it 1 or 2 summers.
Yeah.
And I love that nature idea behind it. So, hopefully it might be a good first step into it. So.
Well, you got to try it, right? That's the only thing. We were surprised. We were gonna try to do it this summer, but it was tough. It's getting tougher because with my daughter started working, and so her time was she was working a lot, and so her time was limited to try and have her to get time off, and then just with the kids' schedule going back and forth to each of their other parents, we just didn't get a chance to get anything off the ground this year. But I don't know what we'll do next year. We're gonna try. No, it's every year. I think we're gonna try to get them out. Much to our chagrin, much to our gray hairs, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, there's a reason why I have all this gray hair now.
Right? And this is getting grayer and grayer.
We try and do something every year. The last 2, because of the pandemic, of course, we really tried to do. We've had to do stuff at home.
Yeah.
And so we've tried to find fun. Like Friday night is like we all stay up late and we do something different. So maybe it's a slumber party down in the basement, or it's a dance party, in the basement. It's always something a little bit fun or a little bit different, but we haven't already done. But it's been tough, and we're looking forward. Like this coming summer is going to be the first time where we've gone out in about 2 years on a vacation that way. Yeah. So I'm looking at Diabolic here, and like Diabolic, we're totally here on that. Making things magical and perfect, because you just want that. Diabolic has I believe 2 young ones. And,
okay.
And that the idea of making things magical and perfect, and it's tough. And just remember, sometimes it's just fun to just do.
Yeah, exactly right. I think sometimes as parents we overthink things sometimes in terms of especially like being magical and perfect. They don't always have to be that way. It's one of those things we already mentioned before. It's finding those right moments, or those simple moments where you can create the memories for the kids. And it could be as simple as going for an ice cream, or taking them out for breakfast, or or just going for a walk, or shooting some hoops. It doesn't have to necessarily they don't have to always be big and grandiose. And
I don't know if you find this, but I always find my kids remember the most random things of our trips.
Oh,
The things I think they would remember more, they remember the other things. Like
right.
Annabelle would never forget playing putt-putt with me when we went on vacation. Sophie, that there's an arcade game that she just annihilated everybody on.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, she won so many dang tickets on this thing, and she will always remember. Like I forgot the name of that game. She still knows and talks about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just interesting the things that they will just remember there.
Yeah. You're right, Diabolical.
Yeah, it's almost yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, I think a lot of us, well, I don't know. I know some friends who sometimes, who I think go overboard an awful lot in terms of, they take the kids on the best vacations and they book the best hotels, and, you know, they take them to all these trips like every Christmas and every March break and stuff like that. And, there's things that I could have easily done, but it's the smaller things I do with my kids on a regular basis that makes every day just as good as going on a vacation, right? No,
Right, exactly.
yeah, and the times even we do, I've done the vacations. Like one of the best ones I had was took my kids, my parents. Well, this when how old were the kids? Walker would have been 4, and I would have been 5 or 6. My mom had this great idea. So okay, there's 3 of us, so we live in 3 different parts of the country. Let's rotate every year and go see each other for at least a week or 2 during the summertime, right? So we thought, that's a great idea. Let's do that. So, and I said, okay, well, with the first one, my parents or my sister had just moved, or her and her husband had just met her husband at the time and moved to Winnipeg. He got transferred there. He was in the Canadian Armed Force, in the Air Force. And so they'd moved there about 6 months ago before this, and said, okay, so let's all meet in Winnipeg, and we can, get to learn. I hadn't been to Winnipeg in months or years, and, it'd be nice to show the kids. And I know mom and dad hadn't been there yet, so we agreed to go there. And I was living in here, British Columbia at the time, so I said, instead of flying, I'm going to drive. And so, because I thought there's a number of spots along the way that I love to take the kids to. So we left, I left a week. I gave myself a week to get out there from Winnipeg, and though you could technically get there in 2 days driving if you did it. So I left a week before. So and the first bit of our trip was 2 hours. There was this place called Revelstoke, and outside Revelstoke there's a place called the Three Valley Gap, and there's this big old. Think of like the resort from Dirty Dancing, like it's that type of old 1950s, 60s style resort on a lake. It's this big, huge wooden hotel structure. It's a beautiful place. They actually have their own historical town. The owners of it's owned by a private family that's owned it for like 100 years. This property, and the one elder statesman of the family wanted to preserve British Columbia history, so he'd actually find old buildings and either buy them from towns, whether it be old churches or old, he has a couple old saloons in there. He has, he has over 150 buildings, and that were actually real buildings throughout BC's history. And so it's sort of really fun little center, and right across the street from it's like this enchanted garden where it's basically like a walk-through place where it's all fairy tales and stuff like that. So that was gonna be the first thing. We're gonna go there. We're gonna stop there for the night, even though it was a 2-hour drive. But we spent a day and a half there, right? And then, we went to Drumheller, where the dinosaurs, all the dinosaur fossils are, in Alberta. And then we stopped in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, because they have a whole underground. That's apparently where Al Capone would stash his booze to come and get it, or that's where they stashed the booze, and Al Capone would come up under tunnels to get it during the Prohibition time. So there's lots of little historical sites. So we had a great time, and it was a time that I actually thought it'd be more difficult of a trip than it was, but I also realized when the kids are that small, you get them in the back of a car, they only last about an hour at a time before they're sleeping.
That little motion where you sort of like... Yeah, the trees go by and it sort of like hypnotizes them a little bit.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, okay.
Absolutely.
It was more boring for my part because I have no one to talk to, right?
Right? Yeah. The kids don't understand, but they have to be co-pilots sometimes.
Sometimes, right? Exactly. But
Yeah.
again, it's
So,
just one of those things where you're taking little support, little things,
mhm.
doing little things, doing those little moments to make things special, right? And my kids still talk about that trip. They love that driving trip, and I didn't think they'd remember very much of it. Yeah.
It's also like you talk about little trips, but then there's even like not so much even vacations. Like there's like E-Man and we have this thing where I can. He's the only, the girls like to play their things,
Yeah.
right? And they're slightly older, than him, but not by much, but enough where he's like he feels left out, pushed up. He can't hang with the girls at that point or do what they're doing because it doesn't interest him. So like yesterday, he's like, "Dad, I'm just bored. Like, well, what do you want to do? We'll go to a game store." I'm like, "Yeah." And so recently on the weekend, if he's either on the Saturday or the Sunday, he'll just come up to me and say, "Hey, Dad, I'm bored. Can we go to the game store?" We'll just go to the game store. And the people at the game store have now got to know us and to know him.
Yeah.
And they know when we come in, like we're not so much there to buy, but he's there to look and learn. And he always picks up his things like, "Oh, what's this?" And those guys, they're awesome. They will go through him later, and they've taught him Pokemon. He's told them that he was interested in Minecraft, and they talked to him about Minecraft, which I don't know Minecraft. I'm sorry, everyone out there. I have to learn it. I haven't done that yet. Um, but it's just one of those things where you can tell that's a memory building right there that he's
Yeah.
going to remember going to the game store with his dad.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I can always say. I'm like, okay, he's not going to forget this. Um, there's little memories like that you can see, which is really cool. I think as a dad, when you can see a memory being built.
Oh yes.
Uh,
Totally.
it's just cool. You sit back and like, oh, that's not going to be forgotten. Like one of the ones my kids still talk about to this day, all three of them, is one of the little trips we went on. There was a little hot tub. It's a family hot tub, and everyone was in it. So I'm in it, and Annabelle's in it, and all of a sudden Annabelle just smiles at me, and I'm like, "What?" And then out from between us comes this little bubble, and he goes, "Right in my face." I'm like, "Oh, was that a fart bubble?" She's like, "Yeah," and swims away. And to this day, it was like, "Oh yeah, the fart bubble tub, the fart bubble tub." Like, oh my god, what have I created here? So,
Kid, diabolical. I don't know. I think kids are the best recyclers in the world because yeah, you're right. Give them a plastic bag that they can pop or or cardboard a box to play in. Like
this week he made uh, a tissue box guitar out of a big tissue box, toilet paper tubes, and popsicle sticks,
nice.
and rubber bands, elastic bands, right? And he's playing it, and he found out that 12 rubber bands will collapse that tissue box. But until then, the 11th one, that thing was pretty good. 12th one. Yeah, it was so cool. We try and create a lot of stuff as much as we can. We've got a little by my desk. We have trays where when we have those paper tubes all of a sudden have, you know, served their purpose. They go in there for the crafts. So it's amazing the kind of stuff that comes out.
Oh, yeah. I can sympathize with you with stuff like that, but mainly because Lady Koo saves all of it for her elementary classrooms. Why are we saving this? Like there'll be something new on the fridge. Mike, save toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls or elastics or twist ties or bread things. And like, oh, okay.
I love Lady Koo so much. She brings me so much joy, and just hearing you talk about her brings me even more joy. Oh, I
Well,
love that lady.
I love to report back at some point in time in a future episode. I bet she's gonna be the one I'm gonna go, honey. I'm gonna turn the car around right now. Right? I could just.
Have you ever had the car turned around on you? Like I know as a kid, I got it turned around once on me, and it totally wasn't my fault. But has it ever happened to you?
um, no, but it all possibly very close to it. I can remember we pissed my dad off so badly. My sister and I. My sister and I used to fight like. Well, she used to just poke and bug me to the point that I like get very very angry with her. Like it's more so wasn't necessarily sort of the fighting, it was just more of the aggravation, right? And she was very good at that. And I can remember we're going up to a Christmas dinner or something like that. So, and if I recall, there was some complaining about going in the first place and blah 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 blah. And and it was supposed to be a special one because it was one of the last times we were going to do it because families were getting bigger and stuff like that. And I can remember my dad's a very mild mannered guy. I don't think I've ever saw him ever get angry, except for this one time. We were literally 20 minutes outside of town, and we were about halfway there. Basically, it wasn't that far. Maybe it was about an hour away. We still had to go, but he just pulled over on the side of the road and he just stopped and he quiet. And even my mom's was normally the one who'd get us to settle down. He just got out the door and had us both get out of the car, stand in front of the car, and he just laid right into us. He said, "You guys, we all have to do this. I'm not very keen on doing it either, but stop this, or or you guys are just gonna be sitting out in the car for the whole time that we're there, and I'm not gonna leave the car on." And this is like, southwestern Ontario in December. It was cold and it was snowing. So that was, he didn't turn it around, but it was sort of the only.
He was close.
I only really needed to happen once. It was one of those things. I was a fast learner on that type of stuff.
I remember that I got turned around. It literally got turned around, and it was just me and my mum, and it wasn't my fault. So we were going shopping, and we had to get something for my nan at the time, and I was so excited, and we're going to the mall, and we parked, and we're just about to get out. And my mum's like, "Oh, where's my £20?" I'm like, "What?" She goes, "There's £20 in here. Where's it gone?" I'm like, "I don't know." And my mum, for some reason, thought I had taken £20 out of her purse.
Oh, no.
She was adamant that I had done this, and I hadn't, because I'm like, I had my money because I was going to get something for Nan at the same time.
Yeah.
She had no. So she flipped that mini around, and we went straight back to the house. I'm crying because I'm like, what? She thought I got it, and she slammed the car, went in the house, and I'm just sitting in the mini going, "What just happened?" And her purse is right there, and I open up the purse, and it's down the bottom of her purse.
Oh.
So I take it in. I'm like, "Mom, it's at the bottom of your purse." No. I put it there. I'm like, "No, it was." To this day, I remind her of that. She goes, "Oh, I never did that." Like, you totally did. You flipped that mini around so quickly because you thought I took your £20. No, I didn't.
I didn't.
I promise, chat. Anyone out here, I didn't do it. I didn't.
My little brother.
Yeah, that was.
Who's not around.
I felt so bad too. So I'm like, I didn't. There was no way I could. Oh
my.
There was a sentence in there. I suppose.
Well, hopefully things we would never get. I don't know. I don't know about you, but hopefully I'll never have to get to that level where I have to turn someone around. And I'm pretty sure it won't happen now. I'm like, my kids are getting older, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be any problems that show up. But I'm hoping it's not one of those ones that that we're not going to be able to do things because of some bad behavior. And I'm hopefully, I think I set my I have set them with a lot of precedents over the years in terms of if you're misbehaving, we don't do it. If you're behaving well, we're going to do it, and you're going to get some benefit from it, right? So
it's just been expectations, right, and making sure. There's one thing of telling them what the expectations are.
Yeah.
It's another thing to follow through if those expectations aren't met.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's follow through.
Yeah.
And if you never follow through on anything, not saying that your kids are bad or my kids are bad.
No.
But when something is done the way you don't want it, if there isn't a correction made, it's only going to get worse.
Exactly. And I think that solves the whole, you can tell those kids, I can see them. I see several of them in terms of some of the kids that Carly or that Lady Koo teaches, and some of the kids that were my kids' friends. they had their parents wrapped around their fingers, right? They could get whatever they wanted, and I'm kind of going, no. I couldn't stand it. Like they wouldn't listen to their mom and dad would ask them to be quiet, or don't do that, and the kids would just continue doing it. And I know all kids do that. Not saying like mine have done it too. Sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 times to get in their heads, and for all I'm still dealing with mine and her, like, cleaning her room and every week, and it's one of those things you can really tell the kids that are more prone to misbehave badly just based on how they interact with their parents and other adults too, right? It's whether they listen to, like, whether they'll actually pay attention to you, and if they're not yours, when I'm talking to someone or another adult's talking to them, and they're yes, oh, okay, I can do that, or being respectful. I'm glad I've taught my two at least to not be that bad.
At least where we get to find out about it.
Well, exactly. I have a sneaking suspicion it's probably going to be them turning around the car when I'm in the back seat, right? When they're coming to pick me up from the home or whatever to bring me for family dinner, and I'll be in the back cursing, or
my kids ain't taking me for family dinner. They're just going to put on the Zoom like, "There's Dad."
He can't come today because he was being a bad boy.
Dad was making more fart jokes again. Leave him behind. What? No, you're staying behind. We'll mute you if you keep it on. Oh, man.
Exactly.
I'm really intrigued to see how, as my kids transition from being young kids into teenagers and then into younger adults, and seeing how it evolves with them when it comes to family trips. Like my wife this past weekend, she's from a family of 4 kids. She's one of 4, and she is the second eldest. And this weekend, the siblings all got together on Sunday, and her mom and dad went over there. It was just the quote unquote the original 6 hanging out.
Okay.
And she said it was a blast. Like they hadn't done that in years, and she was like, Mark was talking about maybe wanting to do it again, just the 4 kids, and I said, you got to, you gotta have that. Please do that. I mean, that's awesome. I want my kids at some point to be like, let's just the 3 of us hang out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's.
It's very important.
I think it was just one of the coolest things that she did this weekend.
My mom does that. My mom and my uncle, her brother, who's unfortunately passed away a number of years ago, but my mom and her 2 sisters, so my 2 aunts, for years they've been, I would say probably the last 20 years, they'd get together on each of their birthdays. So they get together 3 or 4 times a year, and they go dinner. And siblings, of course, the husbands and wives would come along too. But, and I thought it was a great idea. They love it. Lady Coo's been doing it with her sister, her sister, not so much her brother, but her sister, and she has a cousin out here in town now. And then her sister-in-law. The 4 of them and getting together. They probably get together at least once a month for the last couple months, and they're going to try and do that. Continue to do that, and because it's good for everyone, right? It's.
I mean, we get together because there's 5 of me in my family. There's 5 in my brother-in-law's family. There's 3. There's so many of them that all the birthdays, everyone sees each other.
Yeah.
But this was like the first time it was just them. No significant others, no kids, just cool. The original 6 together.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
It's important. Yeah, I say you're right. I think it'd be great. I hope our kids do it. My 2 are very close already as they are. They've been very, very, because they're only 16 months apart. They're not that far apart, so they're very, very close, and I'm glad for that. Like I didn't have that with my sister. We were 4 years apart, so it was always anytime she's entering, like I'm leaving a school where she's entering it, or I'm moved off to the other side of the country while she's sort of going through her formative 20s and stuff like that. So I was never really around. I've never really been around, in her life. So I don't have as close. We don't hate each other. We get along. We don't fight anymore like we used to. Which I think
You don't have to have the talks outside the car. Anymore.
Exactly, and we're supportive of each other, but we don't. We don't. It's something we, I don't know unless she moves out here. If she moves out here, great. We'll get together more often than she does than we can do now. But but I don't know. Yeah, so hopefully we won't have to turn the car around very many times in our lifetimes, and hopefully if you feel free if you're out there watching, share your stories. You can share it here in chat. You can hear now. Good, Sleeky, because I was actually I think I was actually around the first half an hour without my mic on, so it might have been a one-way conversation with Dad, but we'll see. We'll see when we download it, when I download the VOD.
We go, yeah, right. No, I completely agree.
Anyhow, we should probably, yeah, exactly. At least it wasn't the whole stream. I did have the mic on the camera, so that might have worked, but the mic on my camera sucks, so who knows? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Anyways, it's sort of time in the show. We'll do a little transfer over to some Fortnite, but we like to have a couple dad jokes here. If anyone wants a dad joke, we got to get at least one. So,
I'll get some out there. All right, I got some for you already today.
Perfect.
So some oldies but goodies, as I like to call them. So, what did the drummer call his twin daughters?
I don't know.
And a 1, and a 2. One and a 2. All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go on the next one then. Did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change color?
No.
He had a reptile dysfunction.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's
a good one. I just hit the wrong sound effect button.
Did you hear the joke about construction?
No.
I'm still working on it.
Ah!
Ding! Oh, we're getting an old bravo and an insert eye roll from Sleeky. That means I'm getting some good ones tonight.
That's a good one. Yeah. As long as Sleeky...
If I can make Sleeky eye roll, we're doing
and
good.
And a sigh. And Diabolical... I think Diabolical's falling off his chair because he doesn't...
Diabolic loves these jokes. I got them all from him.
All right.
These are all his. I promise. No.
Make sure we have to put them in the credits. Anyways, give us we'll be right back. Give us a few minutes to transfer over to Fortnite, and we'll be back to join us. If you want to play with us, ping us in chat. I'll gladly bring you on. If one of us will probably have you on Friends, and we'll pull you in, and we'll play a couple rounds of Fortnite, and continue with the stories and continue with the advice. Anyways, see you in a few minutes, everyone. Well, once I figure out where my thing is. Oh, here we go. Oops. I forgot my dad. Oh, we're going to do this tonight.
For the broken hearted, no silent prayer for the faith departed. I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it out loud. It's my life and it's now or never. Stood their ground for Tommy and Gina will never back down. Tomorrow's my life and it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. My heart is like an open highway. Like Frankie said, I did it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. Better stand tall when you're calling you out. Don't bend, don't break, baby, don't back down. It's my life and it's now or never. 'Cause I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. My heart is like an open highway. Like Frankie said, I did it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life and it's now or never. 'Cause I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. My heart is like an open highway. Like Frankie said, I did it my way. I just wanna live.
I bring back my German heritage here since it's October and I didn't get to go to Oktoberfest this year. So
Ooh.
I know.
You know what? That's what I have not done. I have never done an Oktoberfest.
Oh my!
Like,
You have a good
I-
one. There's a good one in Michigan somewhere. There's a.
there has to be. I'm sure Diabolic even knows and has to take me now. He's going to be really upset, but I haven't done that. I've never done one.
Because don't you have a German sort of focused city there?
Frankenmuth
Yeah,
is
yeah.
literally 45 minutes from me,
There you go.
and it is amazing there. And I've never gone for an Oktoberfest. I'm sure.
I was fortunate. You know Vala Shiv. She's from Kitchener-Waterloo. I grew up in Kitchener-Waterloo area. Like I was born in Kitchener and grew up just north of the city. And went to the university there and stuff. And Oktoberfest is the best thing. It is so amazing. And that Oktoberfest in Kitchener-Waterloo is the second biggest one outside of Munich. So it's like 10 days long, and it runs right after typically the Munich one is the last 2 weeks in September, like first week of October type idea, and then what happens is it ends, and then all the big German Oompa bands and polka bands come over to Kitchener-Waterloo, because Kitchener-Waterloo it's very German around it. It used to be called Little Berlin until the end of World War One, where they changed it to Kitchener-Waterloo. So, so that's why it's sort of the Oktoberfest is so big there, and it's a great time. But it's one of those times. It's basically beer, eating, and polka music, right? It's it's a
All
great
the things I hate in life.
right? It's the worst things in the world. But like, they literally in Kitchener, they'll take out pretty much every ice rink, and they make it into this big beer halls. Like so, every ice rink in town in the city.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we used to have it like where I went to school. There was almost a beer tent on pretty much every corner that you can put one on, right? And it was great. It's a fun time. But I haven't been out for a number of years, but it's well worth it. It's one of those things. If you can get to one in your life, it's highly advisable. So.
We have Frankenmuth, which Bavarian everything.
Yeah.
I haven't been up there for that, but they also have the amazing Christmas celebrations up there.
Yes.
There is a place called Bronner's that is 365 days a year Christmas.
Nice.
And it is the biggest Christmas store I have ever been in my entire life. It feels like just a standard American mall, but just
But
filled with
for Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
We had one here.
that's just around the corner.
We had a place here in Victoria too called the Christmas Store, and it was beautiful. It was gorgeous. It was an old CIBC bank building right downtown. You couldn't right in the middle of downtown. And about 10 years ago, they turned it. Well, just think it's a Christmas story. It can only last. Well, it lasted about 30 years, but it was gorgeous. It was a huge place, and now it's like a 400-seat pub called the Bar and Banker, which I frequent an awful lot. So it's probably the most beautiful pub I've ever been to, and it's gorgeous. So I'll have to make sure I'll put some pictures up on the Discord to check it out.
Please, I'd love to see what that looks like.
Anyways, if you're out there lurking around or not doing anything, and you want to join us for a couple rounds of Fortnite, you're more than welcome to. We even get you into Discord, and you can chit-chat away with us. I don't know if there's anyone else. I don't know if anyone's pinged you, Dadverse, but we can start.
No one has pinged me.
Yeah. We can start with a duels, right?
Yeah, we would do it and see what happens. Yeah. We can use it as a warm-up.
Exactly. I haven't played in a long time. I don't know when the last time you played. Well, it was been about a week or so. I shouldn't say long time, but...
It couldn't be too long because you're at, level 73. You're only one level behind me on this season, my friend.
I did a really good, last time we played was probably last Wednesday. Yeah, maybe last Wednesday.
I played last night because I wanted to get, I don't remember the monkey guy's name, the astronaut monkey.
Oh, yeah.
I was 5 away from getting that. I got it last night.
Oh, are you? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably play that a little bit later. I'll
this
put
guy?
that skin on later.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. That dude.
Yeah. I love this rocket he has.
It's so cool. I got it and I hadn't put it on anything. And then yesterday when I was trying to get the extra next level up, my character had it. I'm like, oh, E-Man's been messing with my Fortnite again. Because he likes to change my packages.
Oh, does he?
I'm like, it's always fun because there's always something random happen, but I don't notice until after I've started the game. So.
Well, I can remember when I started playing, I had my son to help me just coordinate everything for me, and I thought he had everything down, and then I said, "Wait, why do you play away? You can play away for me." And I come back and all my keybinds are set the way he wants them and stuff like that. It's like
My kids haven't done that yet. At least they haven't changed the mapping of the controller. That's coming, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure it will, right? Hey, welcome to Whoops. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, it's just one of those things where it's just, my kids are growing so quick when it comes to how to work these games.
Yes.
E-Man literally is a builder now in Fortnite. He knows how to build.
Awesome. I don't.
You don't care where we're going?
No. Where do we want to land?
Or do you? Did you mark?
No, I haven't marked yet.
Let's see.
You can pick.
Let's go here. Let's go to Boney.
Sounds good.
Yeah. There's something about Boney I just find fun.
Anytime I have a question about any new games, because my son plays a whole bunch that I really don't know about. It's funny. I taught my kids how to use the internet very responsible. I do sort of have trackers on what they're doing, and I can check if I want to. But usually when I do check, I've never had a problem. So I pretty much trust them. But yeah, anytime I have something new going on, I said, Walker, how do I do this? What can I? How does this work? Can I get this to work?
I'm listening here, kid.
Exactly.
Well, it's even funny when I'm asking my 6-year-old. Like, E-Man, how did you just do that? Oh, you do this, and this, Dad. Oh, that's easy. No, it's not. I still didn't get it. I mean, he's just.
Are you firing at someone?
Nope. Hopefully, I'm not being fired at on either. Oh, hang on.
Someone's coming up. Someone's coming up. Someone's coming for you, I think.
Oh, there they are. Is
that you?
Not me. They're coming for me. I keep seeing the footsteps, but I haven't seen them yet.
I'm coming up behind you.
Oh, there they are. Oh, they just fell down. So I finally saw Free Guy, where your character's from.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. I was going to ask you. Isn't that good?
It is so awesome.
Yeah, Lady Koo and I watched it a couple weeks ago, and I was surprised on how good it actually was. I was sort of expecting one of those ones that was the previews or the trailers showed everything to it. But yeah, I was really surprised on the story depth, and yeah, I liked it a lot.
We did too. I mean, there were some parts we were like, oh, okay, this has got that. We could see some parts of the formulaic option of it, but it was still enjoyable. Like, totally loved it. Oh, thanks for the splashes.
No problem.
My dude.
Oh, I want. And it was just good good entertainment too, which was nice.
Oh, hands down.
Okay, someone else.
And then when the dude came up,
yeah,
I was like, oh, that's Koo's skin. Stuff's like, what? I'm like, Koo plays as. Oh, hello. Dead.
I think Lady Koo and I are gonna try to. I'm gonna go as the guy, and she's gonna go as the girl.
The dude.
Yeah. Oh.
Have a go as dude. That'd be
dude
awesome.
to go home. Well, no, I don't think I can go dude because we're actually streaming that. Well, we're streaming for Dauber Tunes. I'm gonna go get his partner, which is just down over the hill here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm seeing some shooting over there. Come with you, bud. On to your right.
Down.
Oh, nice shooting, Tex.
Yeah.
Oh.
That poor lady only had a gray pistol.
Oh.
Okay, should we back to Boney and should be lagging
Yeah, I mean,
a little bit.
might as well, right?
So make sure I don't have anything else going that I can.
I tried to watch. So I watched Dune. This past weekend. I don't know if you've seen it yet. I'm not going to spoil it because I'm sure some people haven't seen it yet.
Haven't seen it, but it's sort of on my list.
Visually, loved it.
Yeah.
Sound, music, loved it. But I wasn't as enthralled as a lot of people have been.
Okay.
I could see why, but it just wasn't 100% up my alley. But it was definitely a good, like, sit down, watch type movie.
Okay.
Like, I would definitely watch it.
Cool.
Wouldn't suggest not to.
It's because it's one of those. I know it's been done before. It's a complicated story, or it's a complicated book to create into a movie.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't watch the original movie. I tried multiple times.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't get into it. This one I was able to get into.
Oh, good.
Which was really neat. And then I tried to watch Halloween Kills or Jason. What was it? Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
Because it was free on Paramount and I haven't had it. I'm like, oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
I passed out within 5 minutes. I have no idea what the hell happened in that movie, but something did. Oh, we have people coming. Walking down this way. Oh, hello. There you are. Gotcha.
Oh, good. Oh,
my buddy went out. Hang on. I got you. There we go. I got you.
Yeah, we seem a little
I was
laggy.
watching my battery ran out, but it was my ammo ran out.
Shut some things down here.
The one thing I have missed during this whole pandemic is going to the movies.
Yeah.
We're very lucky we have a movie theater literally with an IMAX. I mean, we could walk and be there in 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
From our house.
Nice.
Yeah, oh, yeah. So, I mean, me and E would go all the time to go see, like, superhero movies in there. He'll join me.
Yeah.
We'll go watch them. We haven't been able to do that. So, we have a projector in the basement here, which is fun.
Oh, it's cool.
But there's nothing what quite beats going to the movies.
No, of course not. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know Lady Koo has taken the kids to one. But it was more just of it was more over the when was it? They went and saw something. I can't remember what it was. It was just because it was the things that opened up, and they wanted to get the kids out of the house. Oh, it was one time when things were sort of shut down, and I was working and I had a bunch of calls, so she just took them out into some kind of what you call it, matinee. But
Right.
now things are finally fully open up here. Like everything's up to full capacity. So, do you want to go do this
Yep,
crystal?
I do. Coming with you, bud.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
we haven't been to Lady Koo and I haven't gone to very many movies at all. I want to try and get out to a couple.
Oh, you want to go into the sideways?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. This is going to be fun. Let's see if we survive this. Oh, no, that's not going to work. There we go. Let's try that.
Crap! I set myself on fire.
The yellow. I keep forgetting that. I keep jumping in the yellow.
Oh crap!
Oh, I'm going to need to find a health packet at some point.
Oh, I got myself down.
Get out of here. Come over here. I'll help you out.
I'm down. I'm out of it. Oh, just as the right time. Just as the time happened.
Oh, you keep moving. There you go. Gotcha. Oh,
got some
that
stuff
yellow
there.
stuff sucks.
Yeah. We got something. We got some stuff. That's good.
Oh, do we? All right. Oh, hey. All right. Not too shabby. Could have been a lot worse.
Right. Sanchin, how you doing, sir? We gotta get you on the Fortnite. What's up? Hey, Sanchin, meet Dadverse. Dadverse, meet Sanchin. Sanchin's one of my good
Hey, Sanchin. Nice to meet you, buddy.
World WoW friends. He's a dad too. He's a pretty good dad. He's some good kids over there. Silent. We don't have silent on this broadcast tonight. Or is he sucking tonight? You're playing WoW. Sanchin, I might do Friday Night Dungeons on Wednesday this week because I actually have a family thing to do. So I might do it on Wednesday. Just to let you know. Anyways, we're still in the storm too.
Are we? Oh, yeah, we're still good.
Nice.
Look at that.
And 25 in.
Like we planned this.
Oh, there's a purple. I ran out of bullets.
What did you have?
It's a purple crow.
Oh, is it still there?
No, it's left.
It's gone.
Dad, you're even a granddad. We'll have to get you in here on one day, Sanchin, and provide us some of your expertise. We were talking about
yeah.
tonight. We were talking about no, don't make me turn the car around. Did you ever have any of those moments with your kids and turning the car around at vacations or stuff?
Never caught one to fly. Oh, friggin' ball. All right.
You grab that pot.
Oh, I think I'll do that. The boar dropped some shielder mushroom. Did you want it?
Oh, 9 years apart. That's pretty, yeah. That makes a little bit of a difference in terms of
Oh, 9 years apart? Yeah, that'll be a big difference.
having them fight too badly. I've never gone. Are you going in the purple blocks here? I've never gone.
Yeah, have you ever been in here?
No.
Oh, come on in. It's a little fun and a little confusing at the same time.
Okay, great.
There's some of the floor bounces, what looks like somewhat waterish,
Okay.
actually is a huge bounce.
Oh, okay.
Best way of explaining it. That's a horrible way to explain it to you. But you can bounce. So there's that.
Oh, I see how the bouncy goes here, right? Oh. Oh. Well, there was someone with here.
Oh, yeah, people snipe from here. Just be careful. It does get quite sweaty in here sometimes. I see you. Ah, I'm getting shot at from like 20 different degree angles. Ah, down,
Shoot.
down. Carnage is shaking me. Oh, no, Carnage, no. Oh, Carnage got me. Yeah, that guy, get him, get it. If nothing else, get him. Get revenge. Oh my goodness, there's two of them.
Two of them. Two.
Shoot.
I got a lot of slow things. You know, Sanchin, if you didn't have "You Can't Make Me," you did have a "You Can't Make Me" moment. That's cool. We gotta get you on here one day. Well, Sanchin, I'll have to get on Final Fantasy, and you have to get on Fortnite one day. Well, someone got the carnage down. If you are watching out there and you want to play, just drop us a little note in chat, and we'll pull you in.
Oh, I went back to the lobby.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
My apologies.
No worries.
So you're used to just going straight back to the lobbies for some of these ones, so not with you, but I'll be with my bad.
Not a problem.
Just say I could and did make up.
Good. As long as he made her, Sanchin. Yeah, like really, no one's on tonight. Cupcake's on, but she's
No,
got to do.
it's a quiet Monday. I'm okay with
Monday.
that.
Yeah, not too bad at all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait,
Quiet
here.
Monday hanging out with you, buddy.
There we go. Now we're ready. Yes, sometimes it's two of us good. Yeah, Sanchin, we'll have to pull you in one day for... Sanchin's a... I've known Sanchin for like 15, 16 years. We started playing WoW together, and and then we do Friday night dungeons, and then he comes on the Daubertunes quite frequently, so...
See, one of these nights you have to get me into WoW.
We'll have to, right?
Yeah, I mean... I lurk in on you when you're doing your WoW. Trying to get it, figure it out.
It's pretty fun. They're going through a bit of a content drought right now, and they have some issues to deal with. But hopefully, then you got a new patch coming out or new content coming out in early November here. So hopefully that'll be good. And fingers crossed. And hopefully after that, 6 months or a year, they'll have a whole new. Well, I guess probably a year they'll have a whole new expansion. Hopefully. They got caught up in that nasty. I don't know if you heard that. The state of California.
Blizzard owned?
Yeah, Blizzard. Yeah, they're a Blizzard Entertainment product. So.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
It's tough that it's tough that so many. There's a few of those. Oh, there's Sublime's on. We should invite him. And we'll get him next time. Where should
Where are we jumping at, bud?
Let's where are we here? Let's pull up a map. Ooh. Let's go to the beach.
Let's do it.
Always fun at the beach. Right? Yeah, we can all go into starters. That'd be good. We always wanted to try that. They do have a starting zone that's fairly easy and it's fun. And so one reason why I can't speak for Sanj, but one reason why I've been playing WoW so long is that there's so many avenues you can take to play the game. Like you can go the whole role playing, the whole PvE where you can sort of do all the questing. Like you can do questing. You can do the PvP where you go into battlegrounds, or you can, if you want to do PvP, you can do not battlegrounds but just arenas. You can go on PvP worlds where you still do all the questing, but you can get attacked anytime. You can play Horde or Alliance, and then of course they have a whole bunch of different types of classes that you can play. There's like it's endless, right? So you can pretty much anytime you start a new game, we have a couple people joining us. It's almost a different experience. So
awesome.
So that's why it's sort of that's why I've been playing it for 15 years. Right?
I mean that game's been around for quite a while, my understanding.
16 years or so, right? So it's where are you?
No, didn't they just make a movie of that too?
Yeah, a
Or
few
try
years
to at
ago.
least.
Yeah, yeah, it was pretty. I liked it. I loved the movie. I watched it 100 times. So, um, it was super.
Did it fit the feel of the game?
Yeah, well, it in the sense that like it started the story off at point like zero, like no, at the very beginning. Like there's no, it's like the original story of WoW in terms of, um, this is what the story, this is how the whole story was about. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, so it was really good that way. You know, it wasn't based on the current, um, no, the current game mode. It was based on, you know,
The original
the
stuff.
original story, yeah, which is good.
That's cool. No, it's I always worry sometimes about game-related movies. I mean, because they've got a lot of them wrong.
Yeah,
I mean, even though I love the Mario Brothers movie, there was nothing Mario about that movie.
is that you getting shot up? I thought the
I
WoW.
think so.
Yeah, I thought the WoW story was very well done. Um, you know, so you know, people of course complain, but you know, it's like no one's no never 100% happy with what they get sometimes. But
Downed them.
oh shoot, oh we got him. Okay, good. I read that as you got down, but
Oh no. So someone's shooting me, but that's not going to happen for long. To figure out where they are. Oh, there they are. Hello. Maybe we'll. Never mind.
oh
Down
you got
them
him.
too.
Nicely done. Yeah, Warcraft orcs versus humans. That was a starter. Yeah.
Get some of the glugs on. I got the Witch's Broom. Have you tried this Witch's Broom yet?
Yes, it's fun.
Oh, it's so fun. That and the pumpkin cannon.
Oh yeah, yeah. Um, I tried the broom the first time and I freaked myself out. Like I didn't know what I was doing.
Like, what the hell? Well, Elliot loves the well, I'm going to set this up. Elliot really loves the dual what are they?
These are like, oh yeah, I
I'm
have
going to call them dual guns, but he loves them.
the crossbows.
Yeah, crossbows, dual crossbows. Thank you. Couldn't think of the term. He absolutely just loves them. They don't do any damage though. They're like, doesn't matter which version you have of them. They just do nothing.
Yeah, no, they're not the greatest. Right, Sanch, I totally agree. I think if they, I wish WoW would do the first three trilogies, right? But you know, unfortunately, the movie didn't do so well. No, I think it was the highest rated or highest grossing video game movie, but it was mostly all the revenue mainly came from China.
Oh,
I think it only did like 150 million over here or something like that.
isn't that something where you can say only 150
Oh, I
million?
know, only 150 million, right? So it's only
Friggin' ghost.
a ghost.
Oh,
What was that?
Have you ever had a ghost yet?
A zombie. I got a zombie.
Oh, yeah, well, I think I call them the ghosts. They freak the hell out of me every time they come out.
Yeah, the Chinese market was huge. I think it did like a $500 million in China.
Oh, bloody ghosty zombie again. Jesus. I do not do dual jump scare.
We're doing pretty.
What the hell was that?
Do you need any
I
more?
hear one. Where are
There's
they?
some Slurpee things over here. We can grab.
Oh, there it is. Oh, no, get away from me.
Oh, it's another one.
That's three. Three I've had.
Maybe it's because I put this
Chug
place on
right
fire.
Yeah, the Chinese market for it was huge.
Yeah.
I do know that much.
Here's some Slurpees over here.
Oh, I'm good on slurps.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm good. That way.
We're lucky we're still in the circle to the fog, though.
Yeah, I don't know how he got stayed in the circle.
Our first two
Pretty
jumps.
far out.
Right? Oh, behind us. Oh, up over there, they're fighting.
I was going to say, there's something happening over that way. But I think they're really far away.
Yeah. Bet they're in this. Looks like they're. Well, they'll be coming this way.
Where the heck are they? Oh, there they are. I always start fights when I shouldn't. My apologies.
It's okay. Get them down.
Yeah, I see you in the water there too, don't you worry.
Nice. Whoa, storm. Nicely done.
There we go. See, a kill and out the storm. All good things.
Truth engine.
I'm
Well, they
excited to
kinda-
go see.
Whoops, sorry.
Hmm?
I think
No, go ahead, Coo.
WoW kind of does have a shooter game in terms of the Overwatch, isn't it? Because Overwatch you can pick WoW characters in. I'm pretty sure. Or was it not? Maybe not Overwatch. Not League of Legends. One of those you can pick WoW characters in, I think.
I was going to say, I'm really looking forward to the new Ghostbuster movie. I was waiting for that to come out, and then the pandemic hit, of course.
Oh, I didn't realize the new one's coming.
Oh yeah, with it's more connected to
Blizz.
Oh, nothing. It's more connected to the original ones.
Okay.
And Paul Rudd is in it,
Oh, okay.
which I'm excited by.
Yeah, wasn't a fan of the girl one.
I enjoyed it for what it was, which was just a Ghostbuster movie. Now, I think it got a lot of crap to it,
Yeah.
which I don't think it thoroughly deserved. But I think as a standalone movie,
There's some
I
action
think it
over
works
there.
quite well. I was gonna say, you saw that, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's the original grandkids. That would be cool.
Yeah.
There's at least one team over there for sure.
Oh, they're over here. They're over here. I mean, sorry. Yeah, they're at Igor's old place.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Dad. Verse, good shooting. Come up and mop them up.
Fred's got to be somewhere. They're not alone. There they are. Got him.
Oh,
Ooh, barely got him, but I got him.
good. Oh, jeez. There's a pot over here.
Oh, pumpkin! Yeah! Get that pumpkin gun.
You see that half pot here?
What is a half pot? What's that?
Right there.
Oh, thank you, Chief.
Cool.
Well, it was two. Right back to 4. Nice. Then I get this pumpkin gun back up. What else? Man, they were stocked. There's
Yeah, some
another
good stuff.
witch's brew over here if you want it.
I should probably grab that just in case I have an extra spot. So.
I've got my
Whoa,
one
when
just in
whoa.
case. Oh, incoming.
Yeah.
Incoming storm.
Oh, I missed
Oh,
grabbing
and
the...
hey, look what else is coming in.
Oh, nice.
There we go. That's a better way of doing it. Oh, I ran out of bullets. That's what the issue was. They weren't not shooting anymore. That would be why. Nope, meat and frogs are around again.
I was gonna say, I like the new sort of indicators. I must say,
Oh yeah.
like the be able to see the firing and the frogs and stuff like that, where it shows on the screen now. I don't know,
Yeah.
instead of up top.
Yes. Sleeky showed me how to a little turned on, and that's works out great
It
now.
looks like we're going back over to that purple thing.
Oh, they're leaving us all in there.
Yeah. Seems
Oh, I hate that damn place. All right, I'm gonna get a little sweaty in there.
go up a little. Maybe stick around to the edge of the.
Yeah, right.
Dude, That's what Sleeky taught me when she taught me how to do this.
Go up high.
Yeah.
The edge. Just wait for that battle just to get near the end, and then jump in on them. Obviously, because there's a huge battle going on down there now. I hate it when the snipers are really hard to find.
Yeah, I know. I came up the top. I'm top of this hill. I'm up above you now.
Okay.
Although I'm gonna have to come down because it's. I'm behind you.
I want to just fire that.
Where's everyone?
That's a good question because there's still 13 of them out there.
Oh, there's one flying in. Right in the center. He went right in the center of that block. 2 flying in. 3 flying in.
Oh, yeah. Is that you shooting at me?
No. Where's that coming from? It's coming from up top. He's up there by that tree, and he's in the storm. He'll be coming down to us.
Oh, yeah. Going over here just to get this chest, just so I get something else other than this pumpkin gun.
Whoa.
Oh, that's an NCP. Never mind.
Jesus.
My bad.
I think that guy died in the storm because I don't see him coming.
Buy this off so no one else can use it.
Looks like we're going to have to go in here.
I think we're going to have to. Oh. Ooh.
Eight of us. Whoa, skin the tents, people. What did we end up coming in last time?
Not 8th.
I think we've improved then.
Little, just a little. Is that you firing?
Yeah, I found a couple teams over here. Up top. I'm up above you.
Okay.
Oh, someone's coming down on us. Footsteps coming. Where is he?
Yeah. Right. There now. Six to find. All right. Oh, I gotta heal up. Golly, someone's coming. I gotta heal up. Oh, they're right there. You doing right? Oh, down, son of a monkey's butt. I'm behind you.
Ah!
Oh, fourth. I'll take four. We'll take four.
Nicely done.
Oh, man.
Let's go back to lobby and see if Sub's still there. Maybe we can pull him in.
Let's do it, yeah.
Well, that was a good one.
I'll take four.
Yeah.
I just needed to heal up. I couldn't have gone any further. And
Yeah, no.
got shot from above. Oh.
Yeah, hey, if you're out there, hey, I'm CasualCoo. This is Dad Versus. This is Dad's After Dark. We do this every other Monday where we talk about some dad stuff and we play a little Fortnite after. If you want to join us in Fortnite, hit us up in chat. We'll pull you in. Here's Sub. I lost you.
Oh, no, you did? Hang on, I'll come back. Don't worry.
Sub. How you doing, Sub? Oh. I don't know if Sub's there anymore or not.
I'm here.
Hey, Sub, how you doing?
I'm alright.
Sorry, I was just playing my Sub meet Dadverse. Dadverse meet Sub.
Hey, Sub, nice to meet you, buddy.
Oh, can you hear him?
I don't know. Oh, through Discord, so probably not. You
Oh,
probably
okay.
can't hear me.
Can we go into game chat? Does that work? But then
Well, I'm
one
not
can
in
hear us.
game check because I'm the top. My mic has
I
gone
can
through
hear
a big guess.
Casual. I can't hear you.
Oh.
I can't hear buddy.
Okay, as long as you can hear me. Okay, Dadverse says hi. Sub says hi.
So, yeah,
long as you can hear one of us, it's all good.
Be able to hear each other.
We're
Be on different networks.
yeah, we're streaming too. So we actually have Dad's on Discord and stuff like that. So
All right, I'll try to watch my language then.
not too bad. The kid,
I'll try.
is that the monkey one? I like that monkey. That's the monkey.
Yeah, it is.
That's cool.
If we have time, I might be able to load it up.
I can't believe they have the Raven pack so cheap.
Oh really? I haven't checked the store in a while. Well, we just came off 4th sub, so we did a 9th and a 4th. We've only played 2 matches so far, so we're doing pretty decent.
Oh, the first one was ninth. Nice.
I think it was
too.
9th.
I was playing
wasn't
with these girls earlier.
Yeah, we'll
today.
take that.
I got a couple.
it? Oh, cool.
Yeah, they carried me. I ain't gonna lie. Like every time they pick me up, I just couldn't get a gun, man. All right, we'll come back and get you. Pick me up like 3 times in the game. It's bad. But we got first place, so that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
And we gotta go to game, huh?
You can pick where we want to go sub.
Let's go to game
please.
chat, see if the other teammates started Mike.
Okay. Oh, they popped down the game chat. Oh, no.
Nah, you don't have a mic.
Oh, it doesn't have okay. Where are we going? Okay. Perfect. You see where we're drop dead?
Yep. I got. Oh, we got a 4th. Nice.
Yeah, we got a 4. I got some squads.
What?
Oh, at least one team coming our way. Oh, someone's playing on the gun, are they?
No, that was me.
Oh, I like. Okay.
I was trying to get down. I was stuck in the roof.
Oh, okay. Oh, our guy's knocked one.
We got them.
Thanks, sub.
I can't believe you got a shot off on him.
I can set more than a. Yeah, it's better.
Just realized where you were, Koo.
Yeah, I got out of town here, but I found some guy.
Yeah. Doing okay over there?
Yeah, shooting some wolves.
Oh, okay.
Shot one guy. I don't know where his teammates are.
Oh, his teammates are all over here.
Oh, way over there.
Oh, they just dissipated because they were over there.
Okay.
Didn't mean to put that up. Come on.
Get up there.
I hate it when you hit that right spot where it won't let you quite get up there.
Oh, it looks like they're over in Boney.
Ooh.
Someone shooting at you?
No one was shooting at me. I saw people shooting at you. I couldn't locate them.
Oh, they're like way in Boney. Oh, I see two people down there firing at each other.
Got them from here. That's a
Down.
fire going on. Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
You just got that guy? Ah, nice.
Got him.
Luis.
Here's a Slurpee truck, everyone. There was some action happening here before.
Gonna enjoy that ride in the car for a little bit.
Don't need to be hanging out on the side of it. It's not good car etiquette. Need to. Sweet. Getting some quest points too, I see. Oh, I don't think it's gonna make it up there.
Oh,
Who's building it?
I didn't realize you could build the car. That's awesome.
That's great.
That's new for me, anyway.
Never seen that before.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna let he know that one. Blow his little mind. I guess this is our destination.
Where are we
You
going?
guys want to push that base?
Sure.
Alright, let me know if you see anything. I got grenades.
Looks pretty empty. Got nothing.
Up there.
Oh, quiet. I'm gonna go up the little hill here, see if I do some scouting. Oh, there's some building over there.
Yes, people. No, you got it. Okay.
That was just me.
I hear shots.
Yeah, that was just me. There's firing. I'm firing away over it, but there's a sub over by the zip line. I'm just up above the hill above where you guys are. Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
So they released the new membership plan. It is an expansion pack,
Oh.
but it's like some high-end prices. I just want the Animal Crossing DLC. When
Okay.
when that comes out, can I get it?
Yeah, that's fine, buddy.
I said, is the rice almost done for dinner?
Almost. Just a couple more minutes.
Nice. Is that your little guy?
Yeah, he's hungry.
That's probably just gonna take the jump pad to. Yeah.
I made like a beef stew.
Oh,
out
nice.
of beef cheeks. Like the cheek meat off of
Yeah.
cow. It's a lot of work, but it's so good. You gotta toss half the meat. You cut out all the good meat, but if you braise it, it's so tender.
So very good. It's awesome, man. Slower cook. That stuff is awesome.
Yeah, and then I cooked it in the oven at like 250 all day
Nice.
till it fell apart. Just pour that over some white. Oh, plus I got little baby onions and baby potatoes in there.
Oh, cool.
Simple, but it's probably like everyone's favorite dish. It's anything like soup or stew I make.
Mhm. Oh,
That.
are you dropping your grenade, sub?
Yeah, I just didn't want to leave 6 grenades. I just threw them away.
On there. I didn't mean to do that.
The jump pad's heading towards the inner part of the circle up here too. Oh, where's everyone? Is that us?
Alright. Yeah, I got a bird.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, got a purple shotgun out of it.
Well, maybe not. Maybe the. Oh no, the jump pad's not going to the center of the circle, so we'll be.
On the opposite way. Oh, yeah, no, it's not.
Did you try it? Okay.
There's
Nope.
another purple shotgun right here. I'm close to you guys. It's also a chug splash minis.
Some fire. Is that one of us firing?
Oh, we got people over here.
Got people on me. Oh, they came right up on that tower on me.
Oh, I killed him as I went down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shoot.
oh. And they have all the weapons I want.
I'm coming up to you. Oh, sub. Yeah, good. Yeah, you should get them there. There should be on that tower somewhere, sub.
No, I'm getting chicken. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
There's 2 of them, I think. Nice one, Mal.
Nice. Awesome.
It's a pretty awesome looking skin.
Thank you, kind sir.
Look at that all loaded up.
I got half shield.
Pew,
for you
pew.
guys.
Yeah, get out. They can sneak up on you, Sanchin.
Thank you for that save.
Well, one's flying in on Mal. Oh, Mal's down. There's lots of pew pew pewing in this, Sanchin. Lots of pew pew pewing. This guy coming in.
Oh, dang it.
What?
Guy's
No,
coming
I'm
around
for
you.
rice.
Playing around the door. Nicely done, Dadworth. Yes, that's a unicorn. Casual Nate Dog! We're doing well today, sir. Oh, sub's down. Ah!
I'm down. Oh.
Is that done?
Shot,
Gotta heal up.
shot by,
Yeah, you just
shot
been-
by a candy cane.
Oh, that's awesome. The candy cane skin. Oh, shot by a candy cane, too.
Return to the lobby.
That's funny.
I gotta change my outfit real quick.
Oh. Q, I hate to do this to you, buddy.
You out of here, sir?
It is 11:20 p.m.
No
over here in
problem.
the east.
I don't know.
And I need to get myself in bed so I can do some editing for my kids tomorrow.
Not a problem, man. Thanks for joining
But I
us.
appreciate it as always being here, dude. And look forward to getting in 2 weeks with you, buddy.
For sure. We'll catch you later. We'll catch you later in a bit, sub. I'm just going to sign off our
All right.
stream. Yeah, thanks very much. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. It was a great time as always. Sorry you missed us. Oops. Sorry you just turned in a no. We didn't see your dad, but we'll be back in 2 weeks, everyone. Join us again 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. I kind of messed it up on the socials. It was 6:30, but 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 9 o'clock Eastern. Not too sure what our themes will be. I can't remember what our themes will be for next week, but we'll always have something good to talk about, and then we'll play a little Fortnite and play with you guys if you want to join us. I should try and end things. No, we like to try and end things in some dad advice or some inspiring quotes. I got something here. Maybe. How about this one? We'll just go with this one today. From the old, Dad's favorite magazine in the bathroom that you can leave there all the time and like not have to worry about kids reading it. Reader's Digest, right? From Reader's Digest, 50 amazing dad quotes. Here's one from you from Bindi Irving, the daughter of the late Steve Irving. Dad is and always will be my living, breathing superhero. Just like us. Superheroes. Anyways, we'll see everyone in 2 weeks. And we'll... Cosmopolitan. I know. Those are our secret magazines, Sanchin. Anyways, we hope that you can all join us. Well, check out Dad's schedule. I don't know when you're streaming this week. Do you have plans to stream this week yet, or do you?
I do, but I'll be honest, this week with work, hopefully I do stream. I'm looking for Wednesday night, Friday night. We'll see what happens, but that's the goal.
Cool, awesome. And I will be on Thursday for sure. And check my schedule. I might be doing our Friday night tanking on Wednesday this week because I have a family event to do on Friday. And there's always Dauber Tunes. We're having our Dauber Tunes Halloween party, which will always be fun. We're going to hopefully have a few people in-house as well as a bunch of games. And it's our last night to get in on our $100 giveaway. So join us on Saturday night if you want to. If you play, you get a ticket. If you want to get in that. And there's a whole bunch of other things you get tickets for too. So come and join us. And Dadverse and CasualCoo and crew this week on Twitch. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Guys.
Catch everyone later. Oh, 1 sec. We should probably stream out to, or we should probably raid out to someone.
Oh yeah, raid out. Yeah.
I forgot. So not totally with the game today on several fronts, but let's see. We typically we've done Hail Heidi. See if anyone else on. Wise is on. Let's go Wise. I haven't done Wise in a while.
Let's go Wise, especially because he's doing Fortnite too.
Yeah.
Hit him up.
We'll give Wise a follow. So stick around. Give him some casual love. I know he just actually pinged me on Fortnite, so I'll find out what he's doing, and we can probably maybe just fall right into that stream as well. Thanks very much, Dadverse, for your your fantastic co-hosting and Fortnite playing.
That's good.
And I look forward to in 2 weeks, and look forward to seeing you all in 2 weeks.
Bye, guys.
See you later, everyone. Stick around for a rating out to Wise. 1 second. I'm clicking all over the place today, people. Anyways, here we go. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
Stuff they got hacked.
No, they got hacked not too long ago.
Yes, and the stuff that was showing up was 2019.
How much they've made got leaked.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually watch you, but is it fun if I invite him and tell him?
Welcome to the party.
Holy crap!
And then invite him?
Yeah. Well, hold on.